Alexa, turn on the light.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on the sun.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the light.
Okay. Playing from Pixel 6a.
Says Cruz, location of the Purdue School, was the land of the bus, who were from the ideas. Things changed in 1583, when an early Spanish explorer named Juan de Leon came with a small army of Spanish colonists searching for 7 cities of gold. Their journey from Mexico is often referred to as La Jornada de Muerte, the journey of death, because of the difficulties encountered on the way. They stopped and settled along the life-giving border of the Rio Grande. In 1680, the Indians rebelled against the Spanish, and the Spanish retreated to El Paso, Texas. About 10 years later, a colonizer and general named Don Diego de Vargas led his Spanish troops back to the territory. He ordered and carried out evacuation of the Indians in 1692. Santa Cruz thus became the second royal villa in the United States. And then next. The 1870 census of the territory of New Mexico revealed that 73.5% of the population over 10 years of age could not read, and 87.5% could not write. There was not one public school in existence. The scarcity of public schools continued until early in the 20th century. The first United Grand Commission. Oh, look! Building in Santa Cruz was dedicated in 1915. It cost $1,500, a gift from Judge and Miss E.E. McCurdy of Lebanon, Pennsylvania, was given in memory of their daughter, Edith, a former and teacher and science of John Dickens, who started the school. The Purdue School is located at 44-acre campus in the Espanola Valley of northern Mexico. The county in which Espanola is located has a poverty rate well above the national average and a very low median household income compared with national average. While the country has a comparatively small population, the violence, drugs, and gangs similar to larger urban areas. That's actually still true. Hold on. This is okay. I thought this was a lot older. So this was actually written in 2012. And in the background, I have my Barbie movies because I'm trying to do as many things as possible, that I want to do. So. The Purdue School has been providing a safe and nurturing educational environment in the Espanola Valley for more than 97 years. The school was founded in 1912, first in the village of Blanca by United Roman Deaconess and missionary Nellie Perkins. So that was 1912, with Santa Cruz becoming the main campus in 1915. The school has reached a rich tradition of academic success, beginning with its first high school graduating class in 1926. The 3 men and 3 women in the class all went on to college, 4 of them becoming teachers. Of the 33 graduates in 2009, 33 attending institutions of higher education at the time of this writing. Whoops, hold on. I think the vibe's just not right. There you go. Is that better?
Is that better? I don't know, I can't really tell.
Okay, anyways, I just need to read a couple pages of this and then I'm good to go. I can do whatever I want for the rest of my day. Believe it or not. That's all it takes. This is like my accountability partner. That's what this is. This life. Okay. As a national mission institution related to the General Board of Global Ministries of the United Methodist Church, McCurdy School is committed to providing a quality education and Christ-centered environment, which develops a Christian value system respecting rich cultural diversity and empowering students to develop as whole persons to become lifelong learners, reaching their highest potential as responsible citizens in service to a changing world. The last 3 paragraphs of this article were copied from a recent McCurdy School newsletter. Thank you for the use of this information. About the cover picture. I might have been at McCurdy a couple of days before entering the chapel, which was the community church building. To my surprise, the picture on the wall. Wait, where? To my surprise, the picture on the wall behind the pulpit furniture was a painting done by my uncle Guy, who was a United Brethren preacher and the Central Pennsylvania Conference took up oil painting as a hobby. I don't remember this. As a hobby, he was good enough as an artist that many of his pictures decorate the altars of churches in several states, especially in Pennsylvania. I called Patty McCracken Robertson, the daughter of Glenn McCracken, Dr. Glenn McCracken, a former superintendent of McCurdy School, to see if she could remember how that picture got there. She could not. She remembered it was always there. That would have taken it back to the late 40s, but she went on to say that picture meant a lot to many of us. I remember as a child looking at it in awe. The blue is such a beautiful blue. We should have gotten a better picture of it, to be honest. We didn't see many things like that lifted for us. It touched a lot of persons' lives. Thanks for saying that, Patty. This picture can presently be seen in the sanctuary of the Santa Cruz United Methodist Church across from the street from McCurdy. Oh, okay, I see. That makes a lot more sense. About the title, Take Good Care of Her. I heard these words. His voice almost breaking from the daddy who was leaving his sweet, beautiful preschooler in the hands of a school-time teacher. She was going, ooh, hello. We have 3 on there. I guess I could just log in like a normal person instead of just watching. Hold on. Just give me a sec. Because if not, I can't moderate any of this.
Nope, nope. You.
I don't like.
Okay, hold on. I will read more to you. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I had to mute that really fast. Okay, let's see. I'm doing the right thing. This is my old phone, and I don't know if you guys have Android or Apple, but something I really like about this, and maybe you can do it on Apple because I have Apple as well. You can do different users, and I really like that. The other thing that I like about shit, I don't know my password. Oh fuck. Okay, I got it. The other thing that I really like about the Google Pixel, like I had Google Pixel for so long, and not because I'm a hardcore fan, but because they just like kept giving me new ones because mine would break, and then the new ones that they would give me, refurbished ones that they would give me, were they would come with a different problem. No? Are we still live? Oh no. Okay, well, I can't see it. So I'm on mine. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm just gonna read to you, okay? I'm gonna read to you. You're my accountability partner, and that's just gonna be the end of it, okay? Okay. I just need to read this book because if not, then it's gonna be on my to-do list for the rest of my life, okay? I don't want that. I heard them a few days later from the mother of a college student who was going to be a student and intern at the school for the first semester. She too was leaving her daughter in the hands of someone else. Take good care of her, or him. This is the mission and business of the school. Taking care of people, McCurdy cares for them intellectually, physically, spiritually, and socially. The motto is noted often as the students listen to the morning devotions, go to chapel, and hear the content of their Bible classes. The motto, and Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and men. Sorry if this got a little religious, that is not my intention, I'm just trying to read the book. McCurdy logo. As a part of the 75th anniversary celebration in 1987, McCurdy adopted a new logo, the most outstanding part of its United Methodist symbolism of the cross representing Christ. Sorry, this is going to be religious. That's not... I'll skip. Okay, to the reader. The other day someone asked me what I am trying to do through my book. Why am I writing it? My mind suddenly stood still and I thought, it would be a good idea to start thinking about that. Relatable, I do stuff and I'm like, why am I doing this? I thought of some of the things it is not. It is not a history of the school. It is not a collection of facts. It is not entirely biographic nor autobiographic. So then, why is it that I am trying to accomplish? What is it that I'm trying to accomplish? I want to share bits, snippets, if you will, of my memories to tell. Oh, it's just hers? That's okay. I'll take it. Whatever. To tell what it felt like as a very young woman coming to a different culture 1,500 or so miles from home. What it was like to fall in love with the beauty and the landscape of the glory of the people. What it was like to come back and try to find the heart that I left here so long ago. And then I blurted out, I'm writing this book to help people fall in love with McCurdy School and its surroundings. Have fun reading. Too late, already in love with it. Sorry. My call. Everyone knows that McCurdy... Oh, wait a minute. I'm just like, I'm envisioning a chair. Because like the whole laying on my stomach, not super comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the Barbie movie, totally a vibe. I was looking for one of these for the longest time, and online they were for sale for like $100 some, and I was like, ooh, like maybe I guess I could try. And I ended up telling my mom, I was like, hey, look, I'm looking for this TV, and she was like, okay, I know we can go some places, right? So she took me to different places, and mid-story she was like, oh, there's your TV, and continues on with her story as if it was no big deal that I got a whole freaking working TV. And it was outside too. Like, I think it had rained maybe the day before. And it was like, it's just so funny how I was about to leave and she was like, well, let's go walk around and wait for the store to open. So it was outside and probably covered in rain, but I don't know. Are you guys into like the nostalgia, or show us the book cover, please? Okay. Sorry guys, I stopped reading because I started stuttering, and I'm like, perhaps not. Let me just pick a random page and we're gonna go off of that and try to learn any sort of lesson. Okay, ready? Go. Sorry, it's religious. I'm just trying to really read the culture of it, but a lot of it is not like that's bad, but like that wasn't the intention. Ms. Peterson, one of the problems near the beginning was the lack of transportation. Gertie Mary Lou. Wow, if that is not the most 60s name. Gertie Mary Lou. And I did a lot of things with Miss Stencil because she had a car. She also had a son about our age and was willing to put up with this. Did you see it though? However, in a few years, as personal, I have no idea what in the AI is happening right now. Oh my god, it's so bad. You know what would be more fun if we listened to Vivek. It's probably my favorite YouTuber ever. I really should clean my room. I mean, I started cleaning my room already, but it's like you can never finish cleaning your room. That is a revolving door of cleaning your room. I don't know, maybe this? Oh, if I open the window, it's gonna be a vibe, okay? It's gonna be everything I wanted more. You know, this is better that I'm doing live streams because, like, genuinely in the past I used to just talk to myself anyways, and now I can be like, oh, I'm on live, and now people actually are gonna leave me alone. That's gonna be great. Let me get a chair. Maybe I'll get a chair. What do we think? Smallville or Superman? What? Ask a Q&A. What would you guys watch on the TV if you had one? Okay, all I have are Barbie movies. Okay, I have Barbie movies. I have Mermaidia. I have Rapunzel. I have the Nutcracker, but it's not. Hold on. Let me just. And I have a Barbie back there. I got rid of all my Barbies when I was like, I don't know what age. I think I was just trying to, I don't know, clean up my life and feel like I was in control or something. I don't know. Hold on, let me just clean this area. Okay. One of the things about me though is I am kind of afraid to touch any of this. I don't like to do it. I always wear my gloves. I'm just paranoid, I don't know. Also, I thought it would be the cutest thing ever if I just watched Barbie movies when I was going to sleep, but turns out this thing is so bright and I genuinely don't know what to do with that. Like, it's so overwhelmingly bright. Like, you could watch this outside when it is midday and see it just fine because of how bright it is. Alexa, turn on the light.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. This is better. I think I'll just do live because then I don't have to edit anything. So there are all the Barbie movies. I was trying to manifest something for the VHSs, but haven't gotten that far just yet. We will. We will get there. And then we have our Barbies. Here we go. Okay. Huh. I have a few Barbies actually. We also have this one. And I feel like if she was in better condition, she definitely would have been worth something more. It kind of sucks that I have to walk over here. Oops. So, you guys know the Everything Hair Barbie? So, I think that one is supposed to be one of the more expensive Barbies. And I thought this was it when I first saw her hair. But then it turned out, no. No. It's not the roller skating Barbie, although I do have that one as well. Wow. I think I'm just gonna go live every single day because then I'll clean my room. So there's that one. And she can go here. Okay. Kind of moved this a while back because it was looking cluttered and now it looks cluttered in a new space. So I'm just gonna move it back. Okay. Okay, I'm probably going to put, oh, you know what would be fun? Let me read something to you. I mean, it'll be fun for me, I don't know about for you. And that's a risk I'm willing to take. These are all my old goals in life, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Can you hear the chickens? Is it so distracting and terrible? Be honest. Okay, let me read this to you. Because mostly I need to just get rid of all of this. One day I was like, ooh, I should really just write down everything that's on my mind. And I did. I just sat and I wrote and I wrote and I wrote. And this is actually something that I do now. Let me see. Commentary. Let me see. Here is WhatsApp. Kindly. I don't have WhatsApp. Sorry. Here are some of my goals that I should probably write down if I don't already have them written down. Buy steamer. See, this is really good to do this because I have done most of these things. I've been wanting to use up one of these anyways. Okay. So it says, buy steamer. I did it. Tiny home specifics. I actually already did this. I had a whole day writing that down. Buy bulk, like to something subby. Big Subi did that. Colorful sheets. See, Alexa, remind me in 25 minutes to get the sheets.
Okay, I'll remind you in 25 minutes. By the way, I'm working to better recognize people who talk to me. You're Capritha, right?
Okay. Colorful
Thanks for your feedback.
sheets like Toy Story or linen. Huh. No. I also did this probably over a year now. Coffee and spice grinder. That's a good one. I'm gonna write that one down because I still haven't done that. There's a few things where I'm like, that's an investment, but I would use it. You know, it's just what I'm talking about. Okay, so spice grinder. Okay. That way I can also grind my own coffee, which I would prefer, because then you can get like the most fresh every single day. By standing desk. If you look to your right, you will see that there's a standing desk there that I use every single day. As a matter of fact, it goes over my bed perfectly, and then I'm just like, I wake up and I go, oh, and then I'm like super productive the whole day because I have my workstation as soon as I wake up. And I know a lot of people advise against that, like having a separate space for everything, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. There's no reason. Okay. Boon Prim earring. I wanted this like super emo earring that I no longer want. However, I did just buy earrings. These ones down here. The hoop? Yeah? Okay. Get a sun catcher. Nay. I'll do you one better. I'll make one. Sun catcher. I don't know. I'm gonna make everything kind of mood for the past year. Buy camera. I do want another camera, but I don't know what kind yet. Okay. Headphones for your... Oh, I think you meant earplugs. Got it. Bulk hydrogen peroxide. I don't know why I thought I needed bulk hydrogen peroxide. That actually seems like so sketch, actually, now that I think about it. But let's see, there's two people. Okay. Pretty jewelry. Honestly, done. Did it. Been there, done that. I like the jewelry I have. Gold, silver chopsticks. Like the fact that I wanted real silver chopsticks is so funny to me. No. Vitamin C. For what? Squeeze bottle for AC. I don't know what that means. New simple wardrobe. No. Castile soap. Have it. Monopod. I don't know what that is. Oh yes I do, but I don't need it. Extra large flash drive. I could get that, but not right now. Bulk things to buy. Okay, here's my bulk list. Heartworm, dog food, pet food, essential oils, dish soap, toilet paper, paper towels, bleach, sponges, rags, oil, toothpaste, oil and toothpaste, okay, separate. Shampoo, batteries, that's a good one. Okay. This, you know what I'm realizing right now? This is a perfect representation of what I do now, but digitally. Actually, not perfect, but like this is like the new form phase of it, definitely. Because when I wake up and I write out things, I organize every thought that I have. That seems bizarre, but I do. Well, every thought that's important. Okay, I probably have like... No!
What?
Don't say anything though. Don't say anything bad.
Huh?
I said don't say anything bad. Pure silver chopsticks. I have this twice. I wrote that 2 times. That means I wanted it twice. No. Am I getting pure silver chopsticks? What the fuck? I hope this wasn't a year ago. Lots of air dry clay. Got it. Have it. Use it. This one I just bought. Iron fish for gifts. If you have low iron, if you're tired during the day, if you're a girly pop that doesn't eat a lot of meat, highly suggest iron fish. Okay, I'm only gonna do this for like 5 more minutes because I have lots of things to do. Lots of things. This is definitely part of it, but not the only stuff. A lot of these probably are already in my morning mantra, so. Okay, long term and short term. Buy workbooks for learning languages. Buy paper roll. No. Buy now / eventually, do now, eventually, question, blah, blah, blah. Date everything. That is a thing that I have an issue about. If I do any sort of art, if I do writing, I usually don't date it, and I regret it every single time. Because the times that I have put a date, it's always way more meaningful when I'm reading it. I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe that this was how I felt 7 years ago. Yes, so 56. What? Binder to organize life. See, I was trying to do what I do now, but like physically, and I do it digitally on Google Docs and spreadsheets. That's saved my life and changed my life. Homework for life, that's like a whole thing. Use speech to text and text to speech for art. I do it. Digital / physical something. Oh, Swedish death cleaning. That's a good, I need to write that down. Swedish death cleaning. Basically, it's have enough respect for your family that you don't leave a bunch of crap that you've hoarded throughout your life. Make it nice and easy so that whenever you do die, it's not a miserable time for your family. And nobody knows when they're gonna die, so. Learn geology, draw Earth, maps, Thailand. I already did that. Don't need to do that anymore. You should be using AI to make music. Sorry, I mean music, but that too. No, we're not using AI to make music. There's some things in here I'm like, oh yes, girl, I got you, I did that. And then there's things in here I'm like, did I write this? Date everything. Okay, so yes, we already know to date everything. Write expiration dates. I used to be super obsessive about basically anything and everything that I had in my house. Like I had a spreadsheet, not a spreadsheet, but it was like a list of everything that I had. So like Tylenol, ibuprofen, and then I had like the more temporary like milk and whatever, and I would have the expiration dates written. I don't do that anymore because I just honestly consume it so fast that I don't really have to, but not the Tylenol, but like the milk and whatever. I use it in a lot of recipes. Make your kitchen like a restaurant. Done. Did it. I did it. I did it. There's literally no reason for us to be separating the way that restaurants do it and how we food prep and whatever at home. They figured it out. Like their one job is to make food quickly and efficiently, so why don't we do that? Well, I do. I'm basically Subway. You know, I have all the containers. You know what Subway, like the metal containers? Yeah, I'm that. See what you come up with. AI brain. Okay, so there's something called Fireflies AI, and I used it for a little while. And genuinely, anyone can do this. It's like the best thing that you could ever do in your life, okay? Just whenever you wake up, don't look at your phone. I know you've probably heard this like 1 million times before, but I need to regurgitate it for myself as well because you practice what you preach and you preach what you practice. And I practice this every single day. I started before the new year because I don't think that you should wait for like the new year. That's so interesting. But I listen to my daily mantra, okay? And it's like any aha moments that I have throughout the day, the past hour. So if I drive from here until, I don't know, like an hour or so away and I listen to a book or something like that, when I park, I write down those things like, okay, that was really great advice that like made me see a certain situation differently, okay? So like I'm gonna give you a random one, but this is a really old one that I heard a long time ago. I believe in my ability to figure things out. Okay, that's been like a ongoing mantra, right? When I start, sorry, just making sure there's no message. When I start doing something that I'm like, ooh, this is unfamiliar, I don't want to do this and I want to run, I always hear that in the back of my head. But for the newer ones, like that I hear in passing, like I need to implement it every single day until it genuinely becomes a part of who I am. So one of those would be, you cannot be everything to everyone all the time. And it's something that I have finally like accepted, and just because I felt so bad about not being able to give things to people, like 100% of myself. And now I'm just like, you can't do it all the time, every single time. You can't. So I don't know where I was going with that, but basically if you wake up in the morning and you listen to the things that mean the most to you, because you can read books all day long, right? And you're gonna extract like, I don't know what percent, but like the whole book is something from someone else's perspective that they believe was like very important. But maybe like most of that you already know, you already live by, or some of it's irrelevant and it does not apply to your life at all. There's like, you know, just a few quotes in that book. So if you just compile every single quote and thing that you learn into one short mantra, well, mine's about like 40 minutes long. It was 20 in the beginning, but now it's like 40. But when I'm listening to this, even when I'm passively like getting ready and whatever, I'm not listening to other people's thoughts. And that's so important because like hearing other people's thoughts, especially in the morning, like people don't realize how much your brain is so fertile in the morning, okay? Whatever you plant in the morning is going to grow more than any other time of day, right? Like, there's literally nothing worse than waking up and watching a video that just makes you feel weird for the rest of the day. And you're like, why do I feel weird? And it's because you're listening to other people's thoughts and like you're not really sure what to expect when you open social media, which is like why I very much avoid using TikTok like to consume content, like to make it, that's okay. But like using it to consume, not really. Anyways, that's just my advice. I've been doing this since before the new year. Every single day I listen to like 40 some minutes of things that are important to me and apply to me in my life. So that's just how I live, okay? DVD head reader? Oh, yeah, I need to get that. Webstront. Little box for something. Get all trash off the property. I'm working on that actually. Magazine of her home. Write up detailed list of the health history. Don't know what that means. Silver Palace for gifts. Buy printer. See, I still wanted a printer then. I still want a printer. It's like I could do so many things with a printer. Make a detailed list of Montessori ideas like 2 whole binders just for things you don't want to forget. Make a binder on it. So I already do that. I genuinely thought that my whole idea of like my mantra and whatever was going to be in a binder, but it wasn't. Spend time on this every day. Something. I'm effing loving this. Find a good non-toxic something. Don't know what that means. Alexa, 8-minute timer.
8
And
minutes.
then I will
Starting
draw.
now.
So that I can do something else. But anyways, anything that's important to me, I'm reminded of it every morning instead of just like email. That's the worst thing that you can wake up and open because it's just everyone else's false emergencies, and then you like you swoop down to that level of like anxiety and stress, don't do that. Don't do it. Use social media the whole day if you want, but not the first 30 to 40 minutes. Listen to yourself, listen to your own thoughts. If there's anything I could have told myself sooner, it would have been that. Plan and do engagement pictures. No. Dress like I'm French. No. Seal the windows. That's a good idea. Tint the windows. I tinted my car windows. How's that? Learn Thai, Spanish, French. Grand merci de dire la ville de Panama, c'est position de projet tout le projet fait. Tu as mis la titre en train de passer Thai. Like I'm going to sing the sip song, the ship by young in Russian America. And Spanish. No, just kidding. I will, but I know Spanish more than the other languages. I'm just messing around. I don't even know what I said in those languages. Make music daily. I actually do that. Make the dreamy place / home, tiny home in warehouse. Ooh, I should do that. Do you really want to live here? Find a place near the beach, near pizza. Those are my requirements, near the beach and near pizza. So glad that we could read my odd diary together. Agreed, the theme of your life should be you. 100%. Some people make other people the theme of their lives, and it doesn't make sense to me. Write daily, I do. Make the short film. Oh, I should. Learn about history. Be done with, okay. Get lighting. Ooh, you know what I really want to do though? I want to get lighting on the side of my house. Like, not the harsh lighting. Like the LEDs that are right under, like tucked under, where you can't like see it. Cause like, that's too much when people have like the stupid lights. No, that's not what I mean. I mean like the bougie. I wish I could show you, I don't know. Wouldn't it be safe? Alright, I think I'm gonna dip. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a nice time. Have a nice day. Peace.